Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm super excited because y'all, I just got a haircut. Okay, so I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, and we really finna go in on everything Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi Burruss did a speak on it with Miss Cynthia Bailey, and they spilled all the tea on the reunion part 1 and revealed if Porsha's receipts are fake or not. Okay, so we're gonna get into some things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, you guys, so I woke up this morning and I see that Kandi Burruss is on YouTube giving us another speak on it. Okay, so she wasn't speaking really all that much on the reunion part 1, but y'all, she had a lot to say along with Cynthia. Okay, so I'm gonna just preface this whole video by saying that yes, I am a Porsha stan. I do like Porsha. I try to be somewhat objective when, I'm talking about Porsha and everything that she got going on, because I don't agree with everything, but I really do feel like Porsha got a lot of haters. And so when I see a lot of the hateration going on, it just makes me want to go harder for my girl. But I'm gonna try to be objective in this situation. Along with that, I'll be feeling like Cynthia really start talking off the show. Like, girl, you want to be all squeaky clean. You want to be all quiet. You don't want to have no hand in anybody's business throughout the whole season. And now that you on this little speak on it with Kandi, girl, you want to talk all your mess and talk all your shit. All right. So that's one thing that I do not like about Cynthia. Cynthia, you had all this to say, but yet on a reunion part 1, you and Kandi ain't really say nothing. It's like, girl, like, what's really going on? I don't like that. But let's talk about what they had to say in Kandi's YouTube video. So first off, they talked about Porsha's receipts. So they left part 1 of the reunion off with Porsha claiming that she had receipts on Kandi and Cynthia. Basically, allegedly, Kandi texted Porsha some compromising information about Cynthia, basically dogging Cynthia out, saying that we gonna get her off the show and we gonna get her and I'm gunning for her and this, that, and the third. Okay, so a lot of people were like, nah, I don't believe it, because why would Kandi text her nemesis Porsha about her bestie Cynthia? Why would she do that? And I was thinking to myself, well, why not do that? You know what I'm saying? Kandi has been dogging Cynthia out for this whole season. She's been shading her on her wine business. She ruined her engagement. She threw her under the bus when it came to the whole cookie lady situation. So why wouldn't Kandi dog Cynthia out to Porsha? Everybody wants to know, what are the receipts? Are the receipts real? Is Porsha lying? Is she faking it? Well, it has been revealed. Okay, the snake has been revealed that the receipts are real. Okay, so I'm gonna just start off by saying that, and I'll link Kandi speak on it in my below box. I don't even know what you call it, my description box. I'll link her video so that you could, find out from the horse's mouth itself. But the receipts are real. So Porsha did in fact send her receipts over to the production team and Andy and Cynthia and Kandi. Okay, the receipts are real. Here's the thing, Kandi was talking not so kindly about Cynthia, but according to Cynthia, the receipts were not as damaging and not as of a shock as Porsha was trying to make it seem. Okay, Porsha was trying to make it seem like, Kandi just straight up talked about Cynthia like a dog. And instead, Kandi, I think, was annoyed with Cynthia over some type of situation. We don't know what the situation is. And she may have said a few things because she was in her feelings, but she did not totally dog Cynthia out to the white meat as Porsha was trying to make it seem. But instead, she was really going after Eva. So this is everything that's coming out of Cynthia's mouth on Kandi speak on it. So the verdict is that Porsha's receipts are real, but they're not as damaging as she made them seem. Okay, shout out to Porsha for not lying, but girl, don't be out here on the reunion trying to show out, trying to make it seem like your receipts are more than what it is, because we already had Kandi do that. Okay, so if you remember on reunion part 1, Kandi said she had receipts on Porsha and Nene, and her receipts was basically a phone call. Nene made a phone call to Cynthia and Kandi talking about some, oh, y'all think Porsha dumb? She on the Celebrity Apprentice. She making boss moves. What is we gonna do about this? Honey, that shit was a long ass time ago. That was 3-4 years ago. Like, are you for real? Okay. In the words of Miss Juicy, are you for real? Like, the Apprentice don't even come on no more. That's how old, stale, and tired your receipts are. Kandi, I'm not going to say Porsha's receipts are old and tired, but it was a little weak, okay? You remember when Tanya was like, ooh, I got something on Kenya, and it was a damn wig. Okay, that's the same thing Porsha is doing and Kenya. All of y'all have weak ass receipts, and if you're not really bringing the real receipts, shut your ass up. Okay, so 1 point deduction for Porsha for over exaggerating. With that being said, in the whole video, the whole time, Cynthia and Kandi are still defending Kenya on everything she did this season. If you recall, Kenya shaded Cynthia this entire season. She tried to really make her look bad. Everybody knows that Cynthia has the Cynthia wine Bailey cellar, whatever the hell it is. And Kenya basically let it be known to the whole entire world that she knows absolutely nothing about wine, okay? Zip, zilch, nada. She knows nothing about the wine business, but yet she has the Cynthia Bailey wine cellar. But through ruining your engagement, I would have been pissed off. Like, bitch, you're really trying to ruin my engagement? Okay, just because your ass is getting a divorce don't mean that you got to ruin what the hell we got going on over here. Okay, we're chilling over here. Okay, so keep that negative energy in your household. All right, Mr. Mark Daly and his nose ring, girl. Cynthia's whole, thing for forgiving her was that Kenya takes accountability, I guess, and apologizes. I will give Kenya that. She is the first one to apologize, especially when it comes to Cynthia. But I just find it to be so just crazy that Kenya can do all of these things and all it takes is, oh, I'm sorry, you're my sister. Like, no, bitch. Okay, that's not good enough. You need to at least be in the doghouse for a couple of weeks, okay? A couple of weeks you need to be in the doghouse because I'm sorry, you're my sister, ain't gonna cut it. Like, I need to see changed behavior. And I feel like a lot of the times they be letting Kenya off scotch-free, and I am not here for it. So I was not here for Cynthia continuously defending Kenya. It's literally the most annoying thing. Okay, so they gave us a preview of the Cookie Lady drama that's about to come up on Reunion Part 2. All right, so they're gonna bring up the Cookie Lady and all that drama, and turns to find out that Kenya and Cynthia actually did fall out for a little bit during that whole Cookie Lady situation, because it was kind of seeming like Kenya was throwing Cynthia under the bus as if it was Cynthia's idea to bring the Cookie Lady around, when in fact it wasn't even like that. Now, the weird thing about this whole situation, okay? I'm just breaking down everything that's in the speak on it just in case you don't want to watch it, okay? The weird thing about this situation is that Cynthia actually doesn't get along with Tanya now, which I think is really interesting. Cynthia feels as though Tanya should have got on the television screen, okay, during taping and told the entire world that Cynthia did not come up with this whole plot and scheme to take her down via the Cookie Lady. So Cynthia is actually upset with Tanya for not speaking on her behalf, because Cynthia kept saying throughout that whole Cookie Lady situation that Cynthia was showing her love, she was showing her support, and she was actually more upset at Kenya for bringing the Cookie Lady around than how it actually appeared on camera. So it's really confusing, because I kind of feel like, Cynthia girl, you have no right to feel any type of way because you associate yourself with Miss Kenya Moore, and this girl literally came after this girl's relationship, okay? Her fiance, her union with her fiance. Kenya is steady worrying about what girl is talking to Paul instead of worrying about the divorce that's happening within the four walls of her own home, okay? It's not Tanya's fault that she's associating y'all two together with coming up with this whole plot and scheme. I feel as though Cynthia has no right to feel no type of way about Tanya, because in this whole situation, Tanya is the victim, okay? And I hate to call her a victim because, like Porsha like to say, ain't nobody's victim, bitch, okay? Porsha she was on fire on that reunion, and I really cannot wait till part 2. But yeah, Cynthia, you have no reason to feel any type of way about Tanya. I feel like Tanya has every right to be upset with you and Kenya for pulling that scheme. Y'all brought a lady in front of my face. You called me the C word. And on top of that, it was all a surprised ambush. Okay, I was not here for it. Cynthia and Kenya, y'all both were scheming on it. Okay, let's not lie. Cynthia, you felt bad about the situation. You needed to rectify it and make it right. But I guess it ends up turning out that Cynthia's now mad at Tanya. It just doesn't make any sense, okay? If you want to, hear it from Cynthia's mouth, go to my description box and watch Kandi's video for yourself. She probably explained it better than I did, because honestly, I'm confused about the whole thing. All in all, like I said before, I'm really excited about part 2. It's very clear to me that Kandi, Cynthia, Kenya, and Eva are on one side, okay? They're an alliance. And then you have Nene, Porsha, Marlo, and Tanya on the other side. They seem like they have each other's backs and they're an alliance. It's almost kind of like the smalls versus the talls again. You have 4 against 4. And you know what? I said I was going to be objective, but fuck that shit. I'm team Marlo, Tanya, Nene, and Porsha. I will say this. Kandi did hold Kenya's feet to the fire a couple of times this season. So I do appreciate Kandi for doing that. You know, the bone collector is a very important job. You need someone to carry some bones so that the story progresses and that we have a really good season. But I'ma really need them to come up with some real, serious, authentic storylines for next season, because this season sucked, okay? This reunion saved the season, because when I tell you season 12 Real Housewives of Atlanta was the worst one yet. All right, so I want to know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Are you team more hair care, okay, all the ladies on that team, or are you team swag boutique? All right, so let me know down in the comments down below. We got to talk about it all, so let's have a dialogue. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Hopefully it'll be more tea. And I know I said I was gonna come on here and do a love and hip hop video, but that's dead, okay? Housewives is more important, okay? Period, poo. See you guys later. Don't forget to create a great day. Mwah.